y'all. Today is the day that the Lord has made, that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it, and be glad in it. 'Cause today is Dynamite, even though we gotta do it tonight. This is the day that Tony Khan has made. All right, so we're going to do a review, a recap of last week. You know, Bobby Monsoon always got to hit us with the review. And it's based off of his video where he do WWE and AEW. But we're only going to review AEW. So, you know, we're going to go ahead and get started with this. This is from Dynamite last Wednesday, when we had Dynamite and Collision and all in one day. So let's go ahead and get started. What's up, guys? I just want to let you guys know I made a backup account on Instagram, so scan the QR code so that way you can follow back. Also, follow me on Twitter. Also, follow me on Instagram. I do have another account you can follow on there as well, and you can scan the QR code for that. So anytime I make a video, make sure you guys check the bio so that way you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter for both accounts, for Instagram and also for Twitter page. So I appreciate the support. Thank you guys for looking. Let's get to the video.
Dynamite started off with Sting and Tony Schiavone doing a tribute for Ted Turner, man. This was respectable, man. To be honest, though, I don't know if a lot of you AEW sickos know. Some of you younger ones probably don't. Some of the older ones definitely know. There might not be a Tony Khan without Ted Turner doing what he doing, without Ted Turner laying down the blueprint of how to step into professional wrestling and shake things up. So, man, shout out to Ted Turner once again and his family. This was a good gesture to show love for Ted Turner and Sting and Tony Schiavone to set off the show, man. The first match, Jon Moxley versus Juice Robinson, man. This was a fire match. Jon Moxley comes out with the win, man. That was hard, dog. I'm telling y'all right now, it's going to be hard to get that Continental Championship from Jon Moxley. He's on a generational run right now. But the storyline is really about him and Will Ospreay. Him and Will Ospreay in the back in the dungeon. No wrestling ring, no weights, nothing but calisthenics and hard work, man. They working with Willa Yuta, Daniel Garcia, Pac, Claudio Castagnoli to get Will Ospreay back up, man. He was telling Will Ospreay, you need your mind, bro. You need your body. We got to get your mental right, and we got to get your physical right. I'm feeling this Death Riders Will Ospreay storyline. Now I'm hearing the talk online. And I'm not going to lie, bro. I'm not going to act like y'all don't have a point. Y'all do have a point. Well, Will Ospreay hated the Death Riders, so why is Will Ospreay now joining the Death Riders? Bro, listen. Who else Will Ospreay was going to get under his wing to teach how to be a brawler, to switch his style up? He got to switch his style up. He even said, bro, he can't even do moves like the shooting star press anymore because it's just too much on his neck and on his back, bro. He got to switch the style up. Dog, you could have had Takeshita, Okada. He could have joined the Don Callis family. He could have been in there locked in with Swerve or something like that. Nah, man, he's locking in with the best brawler that money could buy. His name is Jon Moxley. You could love, you could hate the storyline. For me personally, I love this storyline, man. I'm invested in it so much, bro. I want to see Will Ospreay defy the odds, become better than ever, and go to Wembley and come back from surgery and finally get the AEW championship. I could just see it now, man. I'm invested in this. I'm liking what Tony Khan's going with this creatively.
I mean, yeah, it was really a good match. I mean, I really wish Juice would have won, but, you know, it's all good. I mean, look, he put on a great match, and, you know, hopefully Jay White will come back and maybe he will take the belt off of Jon Moxley, but we have to wait and see. So, but shout out to the Bang Bang Gang. I'm glad they're going up. You know, there's a funny feeling that Jay White might come back and run the gang up, and it's going to be good, man. I can't wait for the return of the Bang Bang Gang because, bitch, we in the club screaming Bang Bang Gang. So, can't wait to see it. And as for the Jon Moxley and the, you know, Will Ospreay story, I think we just got to get, hey, listen, the story is phenomenal. It's cinema, but we got to wait for some more scenes to be on, and hopefully we'll see some more tonight when Will Ospreay go against Ace Hood. I mean, Ace Austin. So he's part of that Bang Bang gang. So we'll see how Will do his thing on this one. I don't know if John Moxley will be by his corner, but if I was John, I'll pull up. You know what I'm saying? Just being just pull up and see what Will does. You know what I'm saying? And then we'll go from there. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully he'll be out tonight. But we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, man. Great match from John and Juice. Now let's see what Will and Ace Hood can do. All right, let's continue.
Next, you got a match with Orange Cassidy versus Dax, man. Dax winds up losing. Orange Cassidy, I think he got a sneaky pin on him. Then you got like this crazy 10-on-10 brawl, man. You got FTR and you got Orange Cassidy and the conglomerate coming out there, Kyle O'Reilly and you got Stokely, we call him Stoley because he stole the rollie, like my man Sir Smoke-A-Lot said, man. He had the rollie in his pocket. He had to get up out of there, man. You know, I don't know why my man ain't traded in yet, but I think this is fire, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, the only reason why I was okay with this match is because of the people that was outside of the match. Like, dude, this was I enjoyed this match. Like, bro, the fact that everybody was outside of the ring, bro, I was just like, dog, this is about to be lit, bro. It was awesome, man. It was awesome. But I am really hoping that Edge and Christian win a double or nothing. And the reason why is because, for one, they haven't won those titles before. So let them win it. You know, put it in their resume. And not only that, you know, they can just hold those belts until All In, until the Young Bucks take it, or the New Day if they ever sign, or the Motor City Machine Guns take it. You know what I mean? So it's just like, you know, let them hold it. You know what I'm saying? And you know, FTR can just go after the trio titles with Tommaso Ciampa, even though I don't want Tommaso Ciampa to go after the tag team belts because I want him to go after the TNT title and become two-time. I mean, if this is the route they want to go, then fine. But after they lose those belts, I need Tommaso Ciampa to go after the singles gold. Come on. All right? Give that man a singles belt, man. Come on, like he, you know he's good. You know he's good, and not only that, he brings the numbers in for Collision. This man is Mr. Collision. Like, come on, like, let's just hope that Edge and Christian win and Double or Nothing, man. They gotta win that shit, because if they don't, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna say, because like I said, I know it's hard to beat FTR. But there's got to be something to make one of those members quit. Now, me personally, I wouldn't try to make Dex quit because for some reason, Dex is not a quitter. All right? He's not a quitter. He's kind of remind me of John Moxley a little bit. He's just not a quitter. You know what I'm saying? But the other guy, I think we can make him quit. But Dex, you ain't going to make him quit. No way. So your best bet is to go after the other dude. But we'll see, man. But I'm rooting for Edge and Christian, man. I hope they win, man. Like I said, just let them hold the belts until All In. So that's it. Just let them hold the belts until All In. Please. All right? Let's continue.
Next, you got another promo with Chris Jericho and Ricochet. And the demand. Because they're in demand, dog. They have a promo going back and forth, man. Ricochet popping at the Chris Jericho, letting them know, bro, I told you, you're going to get beat up every week. And it's going to keep happening week after week after week after week after week, man. You got people online thinking that Ricochet botched his promo because he said North Carolina when they were in South Carolina, but he was literally doing that to work the crowd. The second he did it, people were booing like crazy. He got major heat, and this is the exact reaction you will want as a heel. Jericho literally looked at the camera and played right into it. Look at the fan next to Jericho standing up, pissed off, probably about to run into the ring, man. This was fire. Ricochet, he puts out an offer to Chris Jericho. He said, man, how about Double or Nothing? Stadium Stampede. Oh my God, this is gonna be fire. Stadium Stampede. Chris Jericho has to find 4 people. The demand has to get 2 other people. But with Chris Jericho, maybe he has to find 2 other people too. Because you got the Hurt Syndicate. finally coming out. They was a little bit late. People thought they burnt Chris Jericho for the bag. I heard Chris Jericho had to spin the block, add a few extra thousand in MVP pockets so he could join the alliance with Chris Jericho and they can actually pull up the stadium stampede. I think this is going to be fire. This is a great way to reintroduce the Hurt Syndicate into the main roster storyline. You know, they've been gone a little bit. They've been on Collision, but they've been gone from Dynamite, gone from PLEs. I think this is a great way to interject them back in. The Demand, I'm wondering what two people are they going to get the add-on to the Demand. I'm loving this Chris Jericho Ricochet storyline, man. It keeps progressing. Who I got at Stadium Stampede? I don't know, man. It's hard for me to believe that Ricochet and the Demand gonna win twice in a row, but I'm still going with the Demand to go over at Stadium Stampede, man. I know they could pull it off, but we'll see. It really depends on the next two people they get, so we'll see.
Well, that sounds nice, but unfortunately, due to Ricochet's actions and him helping Mark Davis winning the title against Jack Perry at a Fairway to Hell, we just got an update on who is going to join Chris Jericho in this Stadium Stampede match. And you won't believe who it's going to be.
Let's do it. Thank you, guys. Winning the national championship in my hometown, in front of my friends, in front of my family, was one of the proudest moments of my entire career. And Ricochet, Don Callis, you just ended that for me. But I happen to know that Chris Jericho and the Hurt Syndicate are looking for 2 more partners to join their team in Stadium Stampede. But I got to thinking, and the show is called Double or Nothing. So how about, instead of 2, I bring you 4. I bring you the Elite. Me, the Young Bucks, and Kenny Omega.
Now, look, I don't have a problem with, Jack Perry adding 4 members, but the problem is, by 4, I mean him, Kenny, and Young Bucks, but the problem is the Hurt Syndicate is supposed to join Chris Jericho. I know we haven't got confirmation, but they came out to help him. So what does this mean? That we're going to have 4 plus 3, I guess, or 2. I don't know. Like I said, I mean, that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like that's 7 people. So it got to be 7 versus 7, right? Like, listen, you can't exit out Bobby and Shelton. Like, come on now. Like they need a pay-per-view. Like, come on, you got to add them. I mean, you can't do the Hurt Syndicate like that when, you can't do them like that. Like you can't. So, like, just treat it like, Anarchy match you had last year. Just, you know what I mean? Just add, you added 4 people, so keep the 2, and then you got your 7. So just do 7 versus 7. That's all you got to do. You feel me? So yeah, just do 7 versus 7. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? So, most likely, Ricochet will be teaming up with the Don Cass family, along with GOA. So that's what's most likely going to happen. And I don't know who the members going to be. I mean, because Okada and Takeshita are facing each other. So it'll most likely be the members that are in it. Probably Andrade, you know what I'm saying? That's the common name in the group. And then, the rest of the people like Rocky and them. So, so probably just them. Yeah, because I can't, because Kyle Fletcher, he's injured right now, so I don't know when he's coming back. But yeah, that's it. I can't think of nobody else. So, but hopefully we can get confirmation, tonight. If the Hurt Syndicate is going to be in it, I hope he's in it. I hope they're in it because you don't want to do them like that. Come on now, like you can add more. You can add 2 more people. Come on. So hopefully it all works out. Because like I said, Chris Jericho said he needed 2 people. So, add 4. I mean, cool. Just don't get rid of the other 2. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we'll find out tonight if we get confirmation. But let's continue.
Next, you got a fire match. Brian Keith versus Okada from the Don Callis family. Okada come and put a beating on Brian Keith. Okada different. He's gearing up for the match. The match I didn't want to happen. I wanted them to become a tag team and get the tag team titles, but I could just keep doing it in my dreams, man. Okada getting ready for Takeshita at Double or Nothing. I think we have a classic on our hands come Double or Nothing, man. Okada just getting some rust knocked off, getting a few reps in with Brian Keith. He goes over on Brian Keith. Now, I'm going to kind of fast forward because Okada, at the end of the show, he pulled up on Darby Allin. He said, yeah, I got Double or Nothing, but I want a shot at the title too. So now, randomly out the blue, you got an open match, an open challenge that Darby Allin accepted.
Now, before we go any further, let me give y'all an update real quick.
Just moments away from the AEW World Title match between Darby Allin and Pac. And gentlemen, just want to let you know that the Don Callis family, no matter who wins your match tonight, the Don Callis family will be waiting for the winner. This Wednesday on Dynamite, the Don Callis family will take the AEW World Title from one of you. And it's already been a great night. Big night for the Don Callis family. A lot of gold. We can't wait to get some more. And on the subject of that, Okada has had to go to Japan to take care of some very important family business. But don't worry, lads, because I have someone in mind to take his spot this Wednesday in the world title match. And he is none other than the firstborn of the Don Callis family, Konosuke Takeshita, the Alpha. You're going to be the world champion. If you listen to me like you always have, you will be successful and you will finally fulfill the destiny that I had for you when I plucked you out of obscurity and made you the replacement to Kenny Omega. You're the best wrestler in the world when you've got my game plan in your head. Go win the title.
Don.
Yes.
I'm still going to take the international title. But now, I'm the person who will bring the world title back to Don Callis family. Unlike Okada.
Yup. So we're going to get Darby Allin versus Takeshita instead of Darby Allin versus Okada. However, I still think we might get Darby Allin versus Okada, but it'll probably be next week when he come back from his trip. So I do expect him to have a match with Darby Allin next week. And don't be surprised if Takeshita, costs him the match. Like, I can see it in a mile away. So I wouldn't be surprised if it happens. So we're definitely going to get it. I think we're going to get it next week. But in the meantime, we're getting Takeshita versus Darby tonight. So I'm looking forward to it. And I know it's going to be a great match. So, yep. So let's continue.
Now, if y'all don't know what's going on, let me fill y'all in. I know a lot of the sickos already see it coming, and I think this is good booking from Tony Khan. Darby Allin's getting beat down, bro. Think about it. Darby Allin, he had to go through Tommaso Ciampa. He had to go through Brody King. He just went through Kevin Knight. He's about to go through Okada. He got to go through somebody else too. Dog, he's been a workhorse, bro. He's been straight grinding back to back championship matches. I think Tony Schiavone even said it. This is the first AEW champion that went 3 in a row. I hate open challenges. But I'm going to be real, bro. Between WWE and AEW, Darby Allin has had the best open challenge series I've seen, dog, from anybody. This dude is proving that he's not just some stunt devil, dog. I don't think he bled like that in any of these open challenges, dog. This is straight from the muscle, from the mud, being a fighting champion. I can respect it, dog. Now, him beating Okada, I think is starting to be a stretch, bro. Like, come on, bro. Darby Allin gonna beat Okada. Okada one of the best to ever step foot in the ring, but I get it, storyline arc, and I mean he's gonna wind up going over on Okada. He's gonna go over on everybody until he faces MJF in his backyard. Man, let me just get to it. So a little bit before that, MJF Dynamite goes off, right? Soon as Collision that hour come on, you see MJF comes out, man. MJF says, I'm going to put up the Dynamite diamond ring. They like, no, I don't want that. I give you $1 million. Darby Allin said, no, I don't want that. Not everybody care about money. TKO. Darby Allin says, man, I want you to shave your head bald if you lose to me at Double or Nothing. Now, I showed y'all the picture. I don't think MJF looks that bad with a bald head, to be honest, man. I think bro could pull it off and still be a star. But come on, let's be real. What's the chances of MJF really losing to Darby Allin, Double or Nothing, in his hometown, New York? A straight home game. He's not losing. Sorry. MJF being bald, we might have to wait a little bit later on down the line in life for that, but it's not happening come Double or Nothing. I think this is going to be a fire match. This might be Darby Allin's best match he ever had. I think Double or Nothing, when he fights MJF, we might see the best match Darby Allin ever had. In ring, of course, dog. You know what I mean? Of course, they're going to have some crazy spots for the main event match, but man, I can't wait to see that, bro. It's going to be fire. Also, let me not forget my man Swerve Strickland coming back, and he's on Bandito head top. Bro, Sir Strickland, once again, man, a chilling promo. I don't know if it's y'all, man. I don't know what it is, but every time I see Swerve Strickland, man, I start to get butterflies in my gut. Not the good ones, though. Not the ones where you see a chick that you might like. I'm talking about the butterflies in your gut when you know something bad's about to happen. And I'm feeling that for Bandito, man. Something bad about to happen. Brody King, actually, he goes on and he says, oh, don't mess with my friends because you mess with me. That's one thing. You mess with my friends, that's another. Hey, Brody King, I said this online, and Brody King, listen. Take this one out, bro. Take a step back. Last time you had an encounter with Swerve Strickland, you was about this close from getting your head smashed into a cinder block. If I was you, I'll say, bruh, Bandito, you my man. I'm giving you a salute. I'm gonna dap you up, but I'm gonna support you from my couch, bro. Sometimes you just gotta step back, man. Bandito got a lot of smoke coming for him. Comes Double or Nothing. I can't wait to see this. Also, you had Chris Statlander and Hiraku Ishida. My man Chris Collins told me I'm saying her name wrong. I'll figure out how I'm saying it. I'll say it right. But yeah, man, I like it. I'm kind of liking where this story's going. Chris Statlander, I love to see her in the championship spot or maybe even the TBS spot. But right now, like she said, she's trying to connect with the fans, man. Like she said in that interview where she was crying, thinking she lost a little bit connection with the fans. I think she's going to go into the storyline to try to use this to connect with the fans. So I want to see how this builds on that, man.
Well, your wish has came true, Bobby, because unfortunately, to me, Chris Statlander is added into the championship match because out of the blue, Tony Khan set up a fatal four-way AEW Women's Championship match, and the people that is going to be Thekla, Hakushida, Chris Statlander, and Jamie Hayter. Now, I just even. Let me just say this, right? I know a lot of people online are happy with this booking, but I'm not. Why would you add Hakushida and Chris Statlander in this match when you could have added Alex Windsor or Mina? You could have added them. They were the ones that were beefing with Thekla, not Chris and Hakushida. Like, those two had nothing to do with Thekla and Sky Blue and Julia Hart. I know Chris did, but not Hakushida. So I think that Hakushida is probably added in this match because she's probably going to win. And then she's going to tell her story further even more with the Mina situation with Tony Storm. But the problem is Mercedes Moné. So I do see some people online are saying that Jamie Hayter might win this match just because she haven't lost the title when she, had the belt because she got hurt. So I'm hoping that she wins the belt, But then again, I kind of want Hakushita to win because if you're going to add her in this match, you got to have her get something out of it. So otherwise, they're just adding to it. I mean, at least with the Toni Storm and Chris Stanlander and Thekla and Jamie Hayter, they all was involved in their storyline. Hakushita ain't got nothing to do with Thekla and Jamie Hayter's beef. Chris Stanlander got away from it. So it's like, why would you add those two when you could have added Thunder Rosa or Alex Windsor or Mina or Harley Cameron? Like, you could have added them. Maybe not Harley Cameron, but like you could have added, like I said, Alex, Mina, Thunder, but instead you added those two for no reason. So unless Hakushita is gonna win, I don't see the purpose of them being on there. Okay, I don't see it, bro. I don't see it. But we'll see. We'll see. But y'all comment down below. Let me know who you think is gonna win. Because as much as I want Thekla to retain the belt, I don't expect it, man. I really don't. But we'll see what happens. But because Thekla's title reign, unfortunately, was mid, bro. It was average, bro. It was started off good and then it dried down afterwards because I guess Tony didn't want to give her no opponents from Ring of Honor, which is sad. I was really hoping Persephone will probably, face her for the belt, but unfortunately she's quote unquote injured, so we're gonna have to wait, and see if I don't know. But y'all comment down below, let me know who you think is gonna win this match. But my pick is Hakushita, but y'all can pick whoever, in this picture, right? So he's almost done with the video, so let's let this bitch ride out. All right, let's continue.
But let me know in the comments what you think about that. As an overall, this was a solid Dynamite. It was cool, man. You know what I mean? We got a great main event match from Darby Allin. I feel like Darby Allin been the highlight of every single Dynamite the past few weeks. Fire segment with Chris Jericho and the Demand. Fire segment from fire match from Okada, Brian Keith. Though this was a solid Dynamite. Was it the best Dynamite ever? And it really wasn't, you know what I mean? I really enjoyed last week. This wasn't the best Dynamite, but still 100 times better than the Fed. Still 100 times what we'll get from this Dynamite might be better than Backtrash, and that's embarrassing. But let me know in the comments what y'all think about that. It's Bobby Monsoon 215. Like, comment, subscribe. Wow!
All right. Well, shout out to Bobby Monsoon for the review. Now, here's what we got for Dynamite. So we're going to hear from MJF and see if he accepts Darby Allin's challenge on the bald stipulation. And if he say yes, cool. If he say no, then he will never go after the belt as long as Darby Allin is champion. So there you have that. Then we have Will Ospreay versus H. Hood, that I call Ace Austin. Listen, Will Ospreay's been working out with Jon Moxley, so we'll see if he come up with some new move sets, to benefit his neck injury. So he's clear now, but just want to do something different besides getting himself hurt all the time. So we'll see what he does with Ace, and I'm not expecting Ace to win this match, but at least if he could put put on a great match with Will Ospreay, that would be good for his career. So we'll see where it goes. Then we have the 10-man tag team match. I don't like the fact that Edge and Christian and FTR are facing each other before Double or Nothing, but we'll see if the Young Bucks and the Dogs will put in the work. But obviously, this is leading to something, so we'll see where this match goes. But this would have been great if this was an Anarchy match, but it is what it is. But we'll see we'll see if there's some chaos in this match. So we'll see. Then we have Darby Allin versus Takasha because Okada is not available to face Darby Allin today. So it's cool because I think he's gonna face him next week, and then Takasha is gonna cost him the match. So we'll see where it goes. But I'm looking forward to this match, and I think it's going to be a great match. But y'all get in the comment box. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share if you're new. Let me know what y'all think about Dynamite last week. and then we'll go from there. So y'all get in the comment box. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share if you're new. And I'll see y'all at 8 o'clock for Dynamite.
Cut boy, what my name is? Cut boy.